Hey everyone, wanted to do a quick video to go through all the discussions going on relating to facilities and the coronavirus. Hospitals are preparing for the worst, hoping for the best, but facilities teams are being asked to do a lot of different calculations of making rooms or areas negative, figuring out what the air changes are based on those. Figuring out dilution rates for how long the room needs to be vacant before terminal cleaned, so on and so forth. So I've done a few calculations to just go back to the basics of air changes per hour and just kind of talk through it as a reminder. So the proper way to figure out your air changes per hour is to use a capture hood for all of the supply or exhaust grills in the space, and then calculate based off of that the sum of that CFM. So just if you have a positive space, that drives the air changes per hour calculations. If you have a negative space, then the exhaust drives the calculations. So I've got two examples here. One is just my office. I've got a single supply grill in here, so we can just talk about that. And actually, so I'm using a thermal anemometer because I don't have a capture hood handy. We do have some at the hospital, but not all do. So thermal anemometer gives me feet per minute, so the velocity of the air. A vane anemometer, it does the exact same thing. It has a little fan attached to it. A lot of you are familiar with it. So, but we're just trying to get some directional calculations here. So. My office, for example, like I said, has a single grill, and how I did it was I took this thermal anemometer and I went all the way around the grill and averaged the feet per minute. So it has approximately 275 feet per minute. And then if you look up in my grill, it's an 8-inch round duct. So that's what's the next step, is figure out the area of the duct serving it. 6, 8, 10, those are the most common serving supply ducts. So pi r squared for a round duct is the area, and the radius is 4 inches, which converts to 0.33 feet. So the area of that duct is 0.348 feet squared. From there, CFM equals your feet per minute times your area. So I have 275 feet per minute times my area of 0.348, which yields 95.7 CFM. Air changes per hour is calculated by doing CFM, which is cubic feet per minute, times your 60 minutes in an hour. The minutes are going to cancel out. That'll give you cubic feet per hour divided by the area or the room volume. So my room volume is length times width times height, which is 888 cubic feet. So the air changes per hour is 95.7 times 60 divided by 888. So my air changes per hour in my office is 6.46 approximately. That's important when looking at the dilution rates for the room, right? So CDC published a dilution rates table back in the 90s, and it had 90%, 99%, and 99.9%, and it tells you how many minutes to achieve that dilution ratio. So for the 6 air changes per hour, for example, the CDC says that the calculations are for my 6 air changes to do 99% dilution, which is removal down to 99%, is 46 minutes. So that's really the crux of what we're looking for, to help stop the spread of the virus. So again, similar scenario. Now we're using a negative pressure HEPA fan. Let's say we added in a 5,000 CFM unit to an area to try to drive it negative, right? And some hospitals are looking at doing this for suites, for wings, for all different areas, right? So if I have a 5,000 CFM unit and a area volume of 30,000 square feet, which with 8-foot ceilings, that's about 3,750 square feet of space, then my air change calculation is 5,000 times 60 divided by 30,000 and that gives 10 air changes per hour. And again, so the 10 air changes per hour, for example, yields 99% dilution in 28 minutes. So again, just when you're going through these, you know, it's important to look at. We're trying to protect our people and trying to protect the spread of the virus, the containment, so our EVS workers and all of that as well. So when you're going through all of this, I just wanted to give you some quick calcs that'll help, and hopefully everybody stays healthy, and we're able to flatten the curve and get back out there and keep doing what we do best. So thanks.